In Atlanta at the 2025 SVG College Summit, Brandon Costa from Sports Video Group. Thrilled, honored, excited to be joined by Mr. Jim Nachtman from Penn State. Jim, always a pleasure to see you, sir. How you doing?
Great to be here. Awesome. How are you?
Been great having you at this event all these years. Thanks for being a part of it. Obviously we got some big things happening in the world of collegiate athletics right now, especially when you're talking about at the level of a program that you guys have. We're on a panel together at a session here at the event talking about the impact of NIL and how that's kind of changed things from a video content creation standpoint. Look, that's a big conversation, but in our sliver of the college athletics video world, how is the name, image, and likeness boom impacting your job and your team?
How much time do we have? I think that for an industry that prides itself on change, from a technology standpoint, you have to react. It's act and react. And what we've seen in the landscape with NIL, I think that we as storytellers, and being around the head coaches and the student athletes and the administrators and the leaders that we are, they're a great resource to see how do you react to change. They have to react in the recruiting space, they have to react in the corporate partner space, and now that that's filtering to name, image, and likeness, which you can debate whether it's good or bad, it's here.
Yeah.
I think it's a positive for student athletes who are interested. So it's embrace it. You're either going to embrace it and lean into it, or it's going to run you over, I think.
Yeah.
And we're fortunate. We're at a tremendous conference. We have an incredible history. We have awesome coaches that recruit great student athletes. And we also have incredible leadership. So when you partner or marry those things, it does set you up for success. Now, in my opinion, we haven't achieved that yet, but I feel that we're setting up for that. And we're establishing a great foundation. We'll get into it, but we've created something called Roar Solutions that is a little bit of an agency feel, so that whether it's a student athlete or it's a corporate partner or it's a student athlete that just wants to work on their own brand, embracing Roar Solutions at Penn State is how they can do that. So whether you're going to come in and potentially make 7 figures, or you're going to come in and just make sure that when you graduate, your brand is solid. So whether it's $100 or $1 million, there's something that really is going to touch all of our 800 student athletes.
Yeah, you all have done a really impressive job in the investments that you have made. Like you said, I'm sure there are places that you'd like to go that you haven't gone yet, but you've been out in front compared to most. And, you know, while a lot of what we talk about in terms of broadcast and in-venue video entertainment, a lot of that is about entertaining fans. It's always been, video has always in some ways been a bit of a recruiting advantage. And now that's just gone to a whole other level with what you guys are doing now.
From a storytelling standpoint, I'm really excied to listen to Jimmy Pitaro. Because, look, that's why I've come to SVG since the beginning. I always learned so much, and that's what I'm looking to take away is when we produce close to 200 streams for the Big Ten Network, how are we integrating and telling the story? But then also the life beyond the live show. That's an area where we have huge opportunity for growth.
Sure.
So really excited to hear that from Jimmy. One thing that I'm excited about.
So when you reflect on the year, there's some exciting things that happened around the Penn State program. The football team had a fantastic year. The hockey team went to the Frozen Four. That's a relatively new program, and it's making big strides. On top of those, what were some of the big highlights for you, especially from a video standpoint?
From a video standpoint, supporting those teams, we're so fortunate that with the history of the football program and our fan base, that hosting college game day and those types of opportunities, we've done them multiple times in a year. And we've talked about it here at the show. They're massive lifts that require so many stakeholders to come together and make happen. What we did, and I know our colleagues that also hosted the CFP games, nothing could have prepared us for the big new kickoff, college game day, ACC network, the Big Ten network. We had another like all those entities producing live shows pregame inside the stadium, outside the stadium,
somewhere on campus,
and then the game. Just an unbelievable experience, and I feel really good about how that went, and I look forward to learning from that and doing it again. So it kind of, for the first year of the CFP, to be able to host a game, the team did phenomenal well. Our fans really responded. So that was awesome. Way to wrap up 2024 And then women's volleyball winning a national championship.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Incredible team, incredible story, incredible coach. And then obviously, men's ice hockey, lacrosse just wrapped up with their Final Four. So many teams doing really, really well.
Awesome.
And yeah, we're really just fortunate to have so many quality team programs, a lot to cover.
Yeah, well, we always appreciate that you're able to make a little time for us to come see us. Jim, it's always a pleasure to see you, and thanks for sharing your expertise.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
For more of everything else going on here in Atlanta at the 2025 SVG College Summit, just head on over to our website at sportsvideo.org.